Okay, so here's another thing I've been wanting to share with you. I've been working on, this is just a typical calendar. I don't know, I have like this another obsession. Like the beginning of the year, I will buy like 4 or 5 calendars, and throughout the year, I will buy another additional. So maybe at the end of the year, I could end up almost for 12 to 13 calendars. And Danielle, she like totally laughs at me, and she's like, "Mother, you are not buying another calendar." And I'm like, "Yes, I need one." But I have to say, this year, I have been trying to stay very focused on just this one calendar. And I have to tell you, the reason why I think maybe the reason why I've been drawn to this one is, let me see if I can come to a blank page. It lays flat. It doesn't matter where I'm at, it lays flat. It has this like threading binding in there, and I think that's why I have been able to just stay with this one. And it doesn't hurt that it has a beautiful inside and outside covering, and so that makes it really nice. And the outside, it's material texture, and so I just like the feel of it. And like I said, I like the fact that no matter where it lays, when I open it, it's always going to be flat. I don't even have to push down on it. It's just flat. You know, it just stays flat. And surprisingly, that's my birthday right there. September 16th is my birthday. And I don't even have it filled in yet, which is surprisingly. Don't worry, I'm going to get to that. And anyway, but I wanted to show you, I got it kind of towards, I don't know, maybe the middle of February, maybe 4 or 5 calendars later. I don't know. But, so I kind of got it late in the game when I found it. I just knew that when I got it, I had put it down and went shopping some more in the bookstore. And then I came back and I had it in my hand again. And then I put it back away. I thought, you know what, I really don't need it. I already had like 4 or 5 calendars, plus the one that's on my phone, one that's on my SG pad. And I thought, you know what, there's really no need for a paper planner. But I have to say, I have been more using this one than, even though I'm using my calendar on my phone, which is important, especially for it to remind me 2 or 3 days later. Not to say that this isn't going to do that, but it just helped to have that second reminder. But anyway, I wanted to show you this here. So since I got later in the game, I just started doing just some quotes in there, and then I started to do some of my mixed media and some of my art journaling, and so I had to show that to you. Got it upside down again. And so I just started, you know, because it was late in the game already, so I wasn't going to use these pages, and I thought, you know what, why not do some fun stuff in there? So I started doing some more mixed media and did some more painting, and as you can see, it doesn't stop the book from closing, and I still have this band to kind of keep it closed, the closure or whatever. And so I thought, you know what, it's not going to hurt for me to do some of my painting on it. And then plus when I open it, it makes me kind of feel good that, you know, when I see all my colors in there, it's kind of an odd color, but I mean, I still enjoy it. Then I started doing some stamps on there, but I noticed they were so dark. Even though I use them for doodling for wherever I'm at, it still was a bit dark. And so that was the reason why I got the gray StazOn. It's because it would be almost like having it as a watermark, so that it wasn't so dark when I stamped it. And so that was the reason why I did that. And so then I started, you know, putting some of my Post-it notes, and as you know, I love Snoopy and all its things, and I started putting some little tabs in there on the side. I don't know if you can see that with my washi tape. And so I just started to do some more, and then I noticed that I just kind of dropped off a little bit, which I don't know if you guys do that with your calendars. You just kind of drop off. I just started to write. So when I was in church, I forgot my notepad. I usually take notes while I'm in Sunday morning Bible study or worship service or whatever, and so I started using it to make my notes. And I thought, you know, once I'm done with the calendar, I'm not gonna, you know, that past that week, I'm not gonna really go back a couple of weeks later, other than to reference it or maybe to look back to see how things are going on. So I thought, why not use it as my notes for the morning services or whatever service is happening. And then I started to do more of that, as you can see. Started making more notes, and then more notes here. A lot of things are happening now this week because of our transition into California. But anyway, then I thought, you know what, I started looking at this thing called a Filofax and a planner, and I really want to get into that. But as you can see, I'm almost done with this calendar, so I didn't really want to jump to another system until I at least finished one. And so I thought, well, I'm going to just incorporate that. So I went and picked up some Project Life cards, and and they have some really nice little quotes on them. And there's this thing that I want to, and so I did some of my stamping, and then I did some of my coloring. This was my to-do list for Monday, which Mondays tend to be really, really busy for me. And then I did some more notes towards the evening, and Danielle calls her dad Monkey Dad, and I call her Hey Kid, and so I thought, hey, and he calls her Hey Monkey Kid, so I thought, that's Danielle. That was kind of like, makes me just think of her, makes me happy. And I put a little calendar at the bottom, and since it's a washi tape, it can go off and go to the next page for the next week, which, as you can see, I haven't really done much to it, but just decorate it, because this is already Tuesday, and as you can see, there's nothing really on there. Richard's home this weekend, and so, you know, who has time? We've just been running around, running errands, taking care of some business, and so trying to get things done before he leaves. And so I did some pre-decorating. I don't know, right now I'm on the sock monkey, so cute. And there's some good finds. It's like a little pocket. I don't know. I'm gonna put my receipts on there. I thought about tracking my budget or whatever, especially now. Keep the receipts as we're moving and transitioning, trying to locate a house in California, all kinds of little fun stuff that we're doing right now. So, you know, just kind of keep that there. So anyway, I wanted to show you my little calendar that I've been trying to, you know, just filled with little notes here and there and receipts, but I just didn't like how dark my stamps were showing through. I wanted a more kind of grayish, so that was the purpose of the gray stays on. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. So some of the things that I've been, I don't know if you had a chance to look at the Project Life little cards, but that's something that you should take a look at. I mean, it had some really, really cute stuff. This one's all about traveling, which is kind of what I'm doing right now, and it had some front and back cards. So I'll have to share some of these with you. Never stop. So there's all kinds of little fun stuff in there. So I'll give you half of what I have here, and so you can put them in there. I'm not sure if this is something that you're interested in doing, but anyway, that was the reason why I was telling you that I got these little envelopes, like little pockets to put in this. I'm going to put it there, incorporate those things. Of course, some more Post-it notes. You can never go wrong with Post-it notes. And I've kind of got Richard started on his too, so when I'm going to try to get a hold of his notebook before he leaves, and just kind of put those little, like, little things in there. Look. Since all these last couple of days that he's been home, he's been doing a lot of honey-do lists. You know what those are all about? But anyway, there's this new thing. It's called a spiral deck. Anyway, I've been looking for a stamp just like this. And what it does, it helps you track your the times of your day, and you know, just track your time management. And I'm all about that. Obviously, because I have way too much time on my hands, or not enough time on some days. And so I just wanted to. I'm trying to find that stamp, but I guess it must be a exclusive, or maybe a right priority. I'm not sure if I can say that word right. Preparatory. So I need to make sure before I start to use it that I would check in on it. Anyway, some of the things I thought were kind of cool is this one gal that I've been watching. She has a kind of a key code, and it has like a square for a box for task, circle for events, a dot for notes, and a star for things that are important, and then anything that is needs to move over to the next day has like this little squiggly, like move forward kind of mark. And then obviously we always love the, let me see if I can get my finger on it, the complete one, and then those items that are irrelevant, but we just want to just track them. So anyway, it's kind of like a little key card kind of tracking thing. So anyway, I want to try to incorporate that in my little journal book. Then I wanted to show you, I didn't realize some of the things that I have been collecting. And oh yeah, here's that little spiral music note thing that I showed you earlier. So I thought, wouldn't it be cute to put that in kind of like, let's just say, the border of this week here. So I have this top here, and you can just run it. Make sure I get these music notes in the right direction. There you go. Isn't that cute? I love that. So anyway, it just kind of helps you know, put some color to the notebook, or I don't know, it just makes me smile, so I'm all about that. Anyway, as you know, I also love monkeys, so Richard bought me this for Mother's Day, and I was using it when I was at work. I was using it as a lunch pail, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to move this into my journal book, because when I'm traveling, it's always nice, you know, you're sitting in the car on the other side, and, you know, you're traveling quite a bit, or I'm flying or whatever. You know, it's just downtime that I could be doing something productive, and so I thought, well, I would take this and take it with me and use it to fill my journal book in, or my calendar. So I had this Amy Tangerine stamp that I put in here. I had some journal cards, some Tim Holtz, some Smashbook item books, some of my favorite pins. I'm gonna put them in there. I love, love, love. If you ever get a chance, try these Safer Sharpie pins. They're the thin. Fine. Love that. And then there's those sock monkeys that you sent to me. Love sock monkeys. So of course you've seen those in my journal book. There's just some words, some more stickies, some Smash items, some bling. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that, but I'm going to throw it in there. It's one of these little cheddar bears. I'm going to put it in my box. If anybody likes those, so go to Katie's Mom Too. And so just got some more fun stuff in there. And of course, here's some more pins. If you're not familiar with these pins, you must go and grab you some. They are the best for me, I think, especially for journaling. They don't bleed, and they're also very thin. And they have a variety of colors, and it's easy to put away. They write nice, and you just stack them away when you're all done, and they fit nicely. Of course, these are some of my favorite washies, and you can never have too much washi. So those, there you go. I have those in there. I have some more Smash items, so I can get those in there. I have some more washies, of course, a pair of scissors. I have a pair of Tim Holtz scissors. I don't know where those are. Those B ones. I need to find those, because those have a cover onto them, and which would be nice, especially with all this stuff in there. And if it's traveling, it'd be good to do that. Some Post-it notes, and then I have a stack of paper. I really like that series. I'm sure I'll switch them out, especially since I received the new one. And then Richard got me these, so I had to keep them in my book, on my thing. They're colored pencils, and you can, once you're done writing with them, you know, you can just exchange it for another one. I remember using these in school, and so it was so cute, because he brought them back from he brought them back on his way back from California, one of his trips there, and so I thought these are so cute, and they smell lovely. So yeah. So anyway, that's in my little traveling box for my journal book. And so anyway, just thought I wanted to share that with you. Maybe this is something that you would want to incorporate in your everyday life, or maybe you're already doing it now. I also put my coupons in there. I'm gonna put an envelope in there for them, because you know I love to coupon and never want to be without those great deals. And so anyway, just thought I would share that with you. And if you ever come across a stamp, let me know, because I am anxious to get that going in my book. But I don't know, I'm having trouble. I've been looking and looking and looking. So maybe while you're out there looking in your area, I'll look in my area, and hopefully we'll come across it. If not that hard to draw. So worst comes to worst, I'll just draw it and maybe print it and so little, I don't know, 2x2s, and just put it on a Post-it note and put it in my journal book, which would be just as fine. Alrighty. Anyway, just wanted to show you all this fun stuff that I'm doing right now, and just trying to keep myself busy. We're, you know, with all the move and all the packing and all the changes, just trying to stay busy, and you know, with all that is going on. Anyway, thought I'd share all this fun stuff with you. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.